As we head deeper into the library, I can't help but notice the contrast between this open, modern space and the West stacks. The stacks are built to store as many books as possible, cramming in knowledge wherever it could fit. But that focus on storage comes with a cost. There's an eerie vibe in there that's hard to ignore. Let me take you on a tour, entering and exiting this space, and explore this question. How does the design of the West stacks reflect the changing nature of academic spaces and how we interact with knowledge? When I first got to Mizzou, my friends and I played hide and seek in the library, and sneaking through those dim aisles in the West stacks felt like entering a hidden, almost forbidden world. It was exciting and unsettling at the same time. That experience really captures the duality of the space. What was once a central hub for books and knowledge now feels isolated, almost forgotten. As you walk through, the lack of natural light and the narrow, maze-like layout creates this sense of disorientation, like the stacks are disconnected from the rest of the library, and in a way, from modern academic experience. The architecture itself tells a story. The blocked windows, the cramped aisles, they all speak to a time when preserving books was the top priority, and comfort or accessibility wasn't really a concern. It's almost like the space is stuck in the past. The floors literally depend on bookshelves for stability, which adds to that feeling of fragility. It's like it's all just barely holding together. And in a way, that makes sense. The stacks reflect an era where knowledge was something to be stored, protected, kept separate from the chaos of everyday life. But today, things have changed. We're in the age of digital information, where accessibility is key. The West stacks feel out of place in that context. The emptiness of the shelves, the blocked off study areas, they make you realize that this space is a relic of a different time, one where knowledge wasn't instantly accessible with a click. And that's where the tension comes in. On one hand, the stacks are this tangible reminder of the past. On the other, they make you question how modern spaces might have lost some of that weight, that sense of history. What's really interesting is how the West stacks force you to think about what we've gained and what we've lost as academic spaces have evolved. Sure, modern libraries are brighter, more comfortable, and designed for collaboration. But walking through the stacks, you feel the history, the physical presence of knowledge. There's a weight to it, both literally and figuratively, that you don't get with digital spaces. So while the West stacks might seem outdated, they still have something to say about the way we used to, and maybe still should, value knowledge. In the end, the West stacks aren't just a creepy part of the library. They're a reflection of how our relationship with knowledge has changed. They remind us that learning used to be a little harder, a little less accessible, but maybe also more intentional. As I walk through those aisles now, I'm reminded of that hide and seek game, but with a new perspective. The stacks may feel forgotten, but they carry with them the stories, the history, and the evolution of what it meant to seek out knowledge in an academic space.